Welcome back, everyone. This is just going to be a real quick video for the reason I was on a live stream chat here a few days ago, and somebody just purchased a Beretta 84 and was wondering how to date it and some dating procedures on their Beretta. But it's relatively simple. In spite of that, there was over 500 people, in the 550 people range, all gun people. Nobody knew how to date their Italian firearm, and so it's surprisingly easy. The Italians always have a stamped date code on their firearms, and I've got I just grabbed a random batch. I didn't grab a rifle, but it's going to be the same as any of these firearms. You're going to have to find this date code. It can be in various places. I just did a video on this Beretta 81, and I did not mention the build date on it. So we'll go through them and look at the date codes. And I've printed off this little date code cheat sheet. And I'll zoom in on that in a minute and hold it for a few seconds. You can pause it and get your Italian gun and see when it was built if you'd desire. So anyway, what we're looking for, I'll bring this up and we'll take a closer look, is a 2-number digit, and it's located in a box. And on this 81, let me get up a little closer here and see if we can't get it to focus in for you and get the light right. But right there by my thumb, you can see in a box a 2-letter date code, and this one happens to be AF. Now what that translates to, I just go to my little cheat sheet and I can find AF on it, and that translates to 1980, and that's fairly early on in the build codes for this particular firearm. They started in the late 70s, and so this is a fairly early example. Now every one of these is a different manufacturer. Of course, that's Beretta. Well, let's switch to this Cimarron. This Cimarron, of course, is an importer of Italian guns. They're going to be either Beretta or U.S.A, and it just happens to have also a date code on it right there, CH, in the little box there. So to date this little Frontier, Cimarron Frontier, we can go to my little cheat sheet, and it starts at C, stops at CF, but you can extrapolate. You can see A, B, C, D, E, F. So GH, this would be a 2012 build firearm. I have also another couple of black powder firearms here, a Remington and a Colt clone. They also have the date codes. This one happens to be in a similar place. It's a light stamp on this one a little bit, if we can get the light right, and we can see a CM, and we can extrapolate that one out too. So that's 2017 on that one. I had to count it up a little bit. So this is a fairly new gun to me. I've had it a couple of years. It's got a conversion cylinder in it, and that's an U.S.A, and this Pieta is the same way, located in a different location, but it's still just a similar date code there, a CA date code, and the CA is on my chart, and the CA represents 2006 on that Pieta Colt clone. So there we have it, super simple. And let me shift these around a little bit and get this, and we'll zoom in on that date code, and I'll pause the video, or you can pause the video and take a look. And if you want to date your firearm, you can go ahead and do so. Let me get a little closer in for you. So there you go. remember on the top end you're probably going to have to extrapolate just a little bit, because this one does stop at CF, as you can see there. And you can extrapolate on out what your date code might be from that point on. So there we have it. Go ahead and date your Italian firearm now if you have the desire to. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.